Welcome back to the channel. We're an adventure with Nick and Rachel, and we bring you the best places to hike and explore in the southeast and more. And today we're at Rum Island Springs Park in Florida. It is about 20-25 minutes outside of Gainesville, Florida. And we are going to hang out at the spring. It's just right along the Santa Fe River. We've already seen the little alligator across the river, which is really cool. But we're going to hang out in the spring and just enjoy the rest of this day. So let's go check it out.
What you looking at?
There's a little alligator over there. All the trees.
Probably can't see him because he's not really big, but he's under those trees. He's probably in the middle right now of my frame, just sitting where those two trees come together that are twirling right directly under it. You can barely see his head. He's probably about 3 or 4 foot long. We've seen him swim over there. Hopefully he comes closer. I want to see him. The spring we're going to be in is right there where those buoys are. She's kayaking right by him. Don't even see him. Yeah, he's gone. Let's see if he pops up closer. Looks like he's coming this way. I see bubbles coming out, going forward. Yeah.
I'm trying to see the movement.
Yeah, he's going under that green. He's under this green bush right here.
So you've seen the gator?
Yep, there he is. He just popped up right in front of it. You can track him too, like I just did. Just watch for the bubbles.
There's a rope spring right over there. That's where we first saw it. It's right by the rope spring.
Yeah.
Swing. Rum Island Spring is an easygoing spot tucked along the beautiful Santa Fe River. You can kayak right up to it from the river or pay $5 per vehicle to park. This crystal clear spring stays a refreshing 72 degrees year-round, making it the perfect place to cool off. With an average depth of just 3 feet, it's shallow enough to relax and wade comfortably. Do you think this one's colder?
I think it's just colder because we got comfortable and super hot and went on a hike. Now we got sunburn and just like that cold water's hitting our sunburn.
This is a nice one. You can feel the water coming up out of that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder if you can swim into that one.
I don't know. It feels like it's, I mean, you can feel it. I feel like it'd be hard.
So there's a little cave here, and Rachel said if you get close enough, you can feel it.
Wow, when you're swimming over the top of it.
You swam over it?
Yeah.
How deep do you think it was?
I don't know. I didn't look down. I don't have my goggles.
If you can, Rachel, I'm gonna give you the GoPro in a minute. You swim out there to that gator and see if you can find him.
Okay. I'll pass.
Why not? These springs are super peaceful during the week. I don't think I'm ever going on a weekend or a holiday again. I mean, we got here and there was 2 people, and then we were by ourselves for a few minutes, and then 2 or 3 more people showed up. So it's like, it's not many people. And this isn't a state park. This is just a park, right? You do have to pay to park, what, $5?
Yeah.
But it's not a state park.
But this is like, if you look at the map, it's right across the river from Gilchrist Blue Spring.
Yeah, so if you leave there, you have to travel back up the road and then hit a bridge and go on the other side of the river to get on this one. And how many springs were in this river?
The lower Santa Fe River, there's over 75 springs that feed the river.
The lower part of the river, 75 springs.
75 springs. They're all like doo -doo 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 -doo.
Yeah, we seen a map and it was back to back to back. We seen like, how many have we seen?
We've seen
Like 14 or something on this trip?
10 or 11.
11?
I counted it. I think 11.
Yeah, maybe. It was a lot. But because they're all, we went to that one spot that had 5 springs. And then the one we just
had 4.
Yeah, 4, yeah. Not all of them you could swim in, but they were pretty.
That is like Rum Island. So when you look at the map, it's like right in the middle, and the Santa Fe River goes right over.
Oh, that piece of land here?
Yeah.
All that? Okay.
And it's called Rum Island because in the early 1900s, when we were doing Prohibition, they were making
rum,
alcohol out here.
I was hoping it was a cool story like pirate rum or something.
I mean, down here in Florida, probably was pirate rum.
Well, the 1800s. Man, that's so weird. I guess they were
Because they were making.
The pirates kept going till like what almost.
They were bootlegging out here.
Yeah.
But there was also.
There's a big fish coming out of that cave now. He's huge. Look how big that thing is. He's right here. How do you not see him? He's like as big as a tree. But yeah, finish telling that story real quick so we can I put my camera up and get my GoPro.
They would go out on the coast, go out to international waters and get alcohol and run it back.
Which is pretty cool. We're trying to warm up. We got over here to these barrels. They're like heat conductors. Have been sitting in the sun all day. Whew, it's nice, ain't it? You can see how the water doesn't mix, which is cool. One of the springs I went to years ago, it did that. Buddy's about to swim over there to that swing again. That's where we seen that alligator. But these Florida guys, they don't care. They'll jump right on one.
No, they saw a gator over there. He said, "Tell him hi."
Tell him what?
Tell him hi.
But yeah, it's pretty cool how it doesn't mix.
I would where the oceans meet.
Where the oceans meet. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. You know, if you've never been to like a spring in Florida, I would highly recommend it. I promise you would plan trips to beaches, and you would probably, more than likely, once you experience one, you would probably be like, I gotta squeeze one in on the way back or before we show up or something if you're driving.
And
they're easy to get to. There's so many, 700 to choose from. That's right, over 700. And over, what, 75 just on this little stretch of river right here. So.
There's a couple at the Georgia-Florida line. So.
Yeah, Madison Blue Springs isn't very far off the Florida-Georgia line. It's the very first exit when you get into Florida. You take if you're coming from Georgia, you take a right, and you'll be there in probably 20 minutes. Yeah. Right off the exit. If that's, if you want to plan to see a close by one, if you're from Georgia, do that one. It's really fun.
Pretty chill one. Did it make it work? Nice.
Yeah, well, I like it. It was pretty chill. Met some cool people. We've seen a little alligator, so can't beat that.
You met your goal for this trip. You wanted to see an alligator.
I didn't see it close, but it is what it is.
We saw it at a good distance further.
And it's getting windy.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so that was Rum Island Spring Park. This one is a really nice spring. It's a very chill spring. It's not huge, and we only met like four people while we were here. So this was a really nice one. Nick got to finally see his alligator. It was off in the distance, which was fine. But it runs like you get to see the river. You're right up on the river. So if you're looking for a good spring to come to, you should definitely check this one out. Thank you guys for joining us. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure. This was the last spring we visited on this trip. If you haven't seen the other beautiful springs that we visited, you can check them out in our Florida Springs playlist pinned on the end screen now. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Thank you.